Also, be careful.
Could you, blow on it? The feline tongue is sensitive.
So you finally admit you're a cat. Over ramen?
Here, Makoto, have some of my chashu pork. They say it'll boost your energy.
Ooh, take mine too!
I pickled mustard green. Don't forget your red green. Whatever.
Thanks. You guys are the best. How's your lower back doing, Mako-chan?
Better after a nice hot bath. That always seems to do the trick. That being said, I probably shouldn't be on the road tomorrow, if only to avoid causing an accident.
Alright, then we'll take the day off. Guess we should hit up Gramps and let him know we're staying another night.
Then let's find Makoto a massage place for tomorrow. I say the girl deserves it.
Got it. I'll locate the best venue there is.
I gotta say though, it is kind of rough having only one driver. We gotta get our licenses.
I believe Haru has one already.
That is true. Though I am pretty lacking in experience. But don't you worry, Mako-chan. If for any reason you're not up to it, I'll take the wheel.
Well, as much as I appreciate that.
Is something wrong, Makoto? You don't look so well.
No, it's nothing.
Oh crap, we better dig in before the noodles get soggy. Oh, damn, I'm stuffed. Oh, now I can die happy.
I suppose I should also throw in the towel. Not a drop of soup remains.
That's delicious.
I can't believe you guys got 7 noodle refills. I didn't think this was a ramen buffet.
Well, listen, you boys had quite the meal. I should mention, customers who order over 5 sets of noodles get a free souvenir bowl.
For real? Oh, thanks for the buck-up, Pops.
Oh, this should serve as good decor. Surely it will brighten up our vehicle's interior.
Lemon bowl.
Senkichi's on the line.
Hey, where are you guys? Alright. Sounds like you're going at a decent pace then. Anyway, I'm calling to let you know I think I found our guy. I'll give you more details in person. Saves us time and energy. Sorry it's so sudden, but how soon do you think you can be at Johto?
Explain why it might take a little longer than expected.
Nisha was down for the count, huh? Damn, of all the rotten luck. Then what about a bullet train? Or, wait, can't you ask Okumura? Doesn't she have a license? All she'd have to do is take the Sanyodo from Fukuoka to Kyoto. Not a tough drive by any means. I hate to lay the pressure on, but we don't have much time. A lot rides on this.
Senkichi came up abruptly. I should tell everyone what he wants.
Wait,
So there is a jail in Kyoto.
Finally, we get to bust this effing punk.
Then let's leave tomorrow morning. Being tired is no excuse to delay our mission.
As true as that is, be careful not to hurt yourself, Makoto.
It's showtime.
Hell yeah.
August 21st, Monday.
Hey, how far's Kyoto from here?
Roughly 8 hours by highway. And we'll most likely make it by sundown. Bathroom breaks done, seats comfy, snacks ready for consumption. Are you okay to drive, Mako-chan?
Honestly, I'm not at 100%, but I don't want to let you guys down.
I see. Then I'll drive. Mako-chan, I'm taking over. Huh?
Why can't she drive?
You know, Haru, you don't have to force yourself.
Makoto is looking paler than ever now.
You don't gotta be nervous. Just take it nice and slow.
Haru?
What's happening?
I think I'll be just fine. In fact, I have a special technique that'll make your head spin.
Oh no.
Is she
to try to save. What's this technique? What are you talking about?
So I've never really told you guys this. But
She
the
doesn't have her
moment my
license.
hands touch the wheel,
Get ready to shift into overdrive.
Are we gonna get there by noon? Like Futaba said, we're gonna get there by sundown. Are we gonna get there by noon? Somewhere in Kyoto. Alright.
They're not here yet, huh? Guess I'm a little early. Well, maybe I'll just keep working on the...
Oh my god.
What the hell? Whoa, speak of the devil. Well, you guys got here quick.
I thought we were gonna die. I think we already did. My soul's barely tethered to my body.
Got you.
Okay.
My apologies, Haru, but I request you steer clear of the driver's seat from now on. I only have so many lives left.
Yagami's unconscious. Wake him up.
Hey, Okumura, what happened?
I was just driving normally. I think. The room finally stopped spinning. You have a very, unique way of driving, Haru. Why, thank you, Mona-chan. She really shouldn't take it as a compliment.
Regardless, I'm glad you guys made it here in one piece.
By the way, what is this place? It seems unfit for a typical gathering of law enforcement.
You could call it my secret base, I guess. Basically, it's a place to hole up if shit ever goes south. A good friend of mine used to run it. But now, it's just an empty old bar, suitable for investigating far away from any prying eyes.
So this is like your hideout? More like a safe room. No, a safe house.
Those newspapers, are they not from 2 years prior?
Those newspapers are irrelevant. We have other business to discuss here.
Then let's hear it, Zenkichi.
Alright, let me break it down for you bit by bit. I cross-referenced every name on the list we found in Okinawa, based on our assumption that the mastermind would stand to benefit from changing hearts en masse. This is who we ended up with.
Yeah, he sure looks like a skinny bastard.
Don't I know it? To think he'd turn up now of all times.
Do you know him?
No, not in particular. Anyway, the man's name is Jun Owada. At 69 years old, he's on his 10th term as a legislator. Not only that, but he worked his way up to chief cabinet secretary of the ruling party. In short, he's not someone to mess with. They say he was a Masayoshi Shido supporter during the election last year.
Did you say Shido?
Unbelievable. I never thought I'd hear his name again.
Do you know him?
He was a former enemy. He was a powerful foe.
Yeah, one hell of an evil asshole.
Oh, I didn't know.
Sounds like you and Shido had quite the history.
How do you not know that?
That list contained a handful of Owada's political opponents. People he'd rather not have around. So it's clear he's behind all this. However, I highly doubt he's doing his own dirty work. He'd have a heck of a time getting his political opponents to friend him on that. After checking his inner circle for sympathizers, I found out he's been meeting with a certain entrepreneur. Quite often, too.
Do you see her from Matisse?
Nice guess. It's the CEO of Medice, all right. Akira Konoe.
Isn't the CEO of Medice the guy we heard speak back in Sendai?
I came across communication records between him and the director at Okinawa, and it showed they kept in contact.
then the piece is all fed.
Yeah. Whenever Owada wants someone out of his way, he calls on Konoe to take action. And the director at Okinawa was likely the one who arranged this. Now, it's too late to tell.
Hold on. If Konoe's the one changing hearts, does that make him a monarch too?
But he's the CEO of Medice. Wouldn't he get one of his subordinates to do the job for him?
I suppose it would be natural to assume that. But as you all know, in order to change someone's heart, you need to be their friend on Emma. Everyone Owada associates with is a big-time elite, and Konoe's the only one in their league.
Besides, he's the head of a huge company. If anything, I think he'd want to be a monarch as well. He wouldn't want to risk his heart getting changed by someone else either.
Another thing, the people on that list most likely had their hearts changed in Osaka.
Huh? Why do you say that?
Everyone on that list who went crazy had all traveled to Osaka at some point. That's also where Medesa's main office is, meaning there's a good chance we'll find a jail in Osaka, with Konoe as its monarch. Though, the only way we'll know for sure is if Sophia senses it.
I did send to jail.
Huh?
Why didn't you say anything?
We did pass through Osaka when I took a wrong turn.
Sophia, you should have spoken up!
I did speak up, but you guys were too busy to listen.
If it was when Haru was driving...
And they were likely too busy screaming for our lives.
Hmm?
Well, that certainly makes things easier. So it's confirmed as a jail in Osaka. Now we just need to determine whether Konoe's the monarch or not.
Wait, if you know that much already, why not cuff his ass right now?
Dude, we have no proof. Yeah, we have no proof.
Right. Now here's the issue. That list only spells out his motives and connections. It isn't solid proof that he's been changing hearts. We can't arrest him on speculation alone. The most we can do is conduct a search. And that's only with his consent. He could pack up and run if he wanted to. We don't have any legal authority over him. Another thing I noticed is how many high-ranking members of the force were on that list.
You think he's changed their hearts too? To get the police in his pocket?
Yeah. And from the look of it, not just the rank and file either.
So that's why you called us here. Because you don't know who the real enemies are.
Most I can do without being traced is some light investigation. And even then, that might be impossible. If it's the top brass we're dealing with, they might just leak the info and take action before I can lift a finger.
In other words, the police are not our allies.
What else is new?
You do realize I'm also a man in uniform? Anyway, it's obvious that going about this the regular way is out of the question. What we need is something a bit more uncanny. Something only you guys are capable of.
Do he wants to change his heart? Do change his heart? Yeah.
Right. If Konoe really is a monarch, we can corner him into a confession.
That's right. We completely overlooked the fact that Konoe has a jail.
But won't we need a keyword to gain access?
Precisely why I had you rush over here. I'll be meeting Konoe at Medesa's corporate headquarters today.
Really? How'd you manage that?
By going about it like a cop. Told them we had intel about a possible security leak involving their software. We received information about a possible party attempting to hack Emma. So on and so forth.
Ooh, does somebody need a hacker?
Not even that. I only said it to score me an appointment. At the end of it, I'll suggest he add me on Emma so I can answer any further questions. And we'll have ourselves a keyword. In his mind, I'll be just another pawn for the taking. So I'm pretty sure he'll take the bait. The moment I get the keyword, if I get the keyword, I'll send it right over. That's what I've been meaning to tell you. Hope it was worth the drive.
Wait, if you're gonna head up their office, that means you go to Osaka, right? Let us come with.
The sooner we enter the jail, the sooner we can finish this operation.
Fair. But there's a chance I might not get the keyword. Tagging along for nothing would be a wasted effort. Besides, doesn't Nijima need a breather? In fact, you all look like you need one.
Can't really argue with that.
Bottom line is, if you guys go down, so does everything I've worked for. So I need you fighting at your best.
Got it. So our job's to wait until further contact.
What the hell? Now we gotta wait even more?
Oh, you really want to complain? Right when I'm about to tell you the big surprise I have in store for you?
What big surprise?
This is the spot Ramps got us? Am I losing my mind?
No way. We really get to stay here? It looks like it costs a fortune. This is one of Kyoto's fanciest hot spring
met with such extravagance after our harrowing journey. I'm unsure how to process it.
He did say he could expense it, but is he sure about that?
Do his do hot spring time.
You said it! Oh, time for a nice hot soak! Really owes it, Kichi, a great big thing.
Okay, guys. Let's get in there.
I'm right behind you.
Do.
Ow! It's just as gorgeous inside.
Man, I want to end up breaking something.
First time I've seen Inari cry over something other than food.
What do you think, Mako-chan? Doesn't this seem like a great place to relax? It sure does. I saw a pamphlet mentioning how the hot springs here have a variety of natural health benefits as well.
Then let's jump in already. Come on, come on!
I'd like to jump in this time. Hey, guide me through the water like you did in Okinawa.
Do. I can do that.
Hang on. You're not thinking of taking her into the guys' bath, are you?
Are we even allowed to have phones in the bath?
There was, in fact, a sign that forbids bringing cell phones inside the bathing area.
No fair. But rules are rules. I guess I'll just wait here. There's always the bath in our room, Sophia. Once we're done, I'd be happy to take you in. Hooray! I'd like that, Haru. Why don't you join them, Yaldana? There's a shower for pets, too.
I'm not a pet!
But I won't let that stop me. After we're done bathing, we can all enjoy some traditional Kyoto cuisine.
According to the website, dinner is as follows: crab, shabu shabu, heirloom vegetables, and rice soup. A veritable feast.
First he cries, then he drools. You're a real leaky guy, Inari.
Yeah, save my progress, I guess. Really haven't been to a new jail for a while. I don't consider the jail in Okinawa a real one, but you know, sure.
Hey there, sorry to bother you. I had an appointment with Mr. Koei.
I do apologize, but Mr. Konoe is currently out on urgent business.
Urgent business.
Unfortunately, I don't have any more details. Please come back another day.
Excuse me, but I was specifically told I could meet him here at this time?
I'm sure, and I'm sorry for the inconvenience, but you'll have to come back again.
What's going on here?
Tokyo Police Department, Director's Office.
You called, sir?
Commissioner, right on time. There's a favor I'd like to ask you.
And he is?
Why, this is Mr. Owada. I'm sure you've heard much about him.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Owada.
Pleasure's all mine, Commissioner Kaburagi. I've heard much about you myself. He tells me you do a marvelous job. Now, I hear you're after the Phantom Thieves. Apparently, they're the culprits behind the change of heart epidemic we keep hearing so much about.
But we still lack concrete proof of that action.
I'm sure you do. But my source just provided me some info that could turn this case on its head. Recently, these Phantom Thieves tried hacking one of the biggest virtual assistant programs this nation ever produced.
They tried hacking Emma.
That's the one. Now they're looking to steal people's information, and not for conventional reasons. First, they get all the dirt on you. Then they make you confess whatever they feel is convenient for them. That's what this epidemic is. I'll have you know I take my position very seriously. The future of our great country is at stake, and I'll be damned if I They must be arrested immediately. For my own peace of mind and that of the people.
Commissioner General, what is this really about?
Our legislators have decided that the Phantom Thieves can no longer run around unchecked. And we, as protectors of the law, simply wish to do what's right and assist them. There's also the matter of the next election, which I do hope to take part in. I'm sure you'll catch my drift.
You'd like some achievements under your belt.
That's being very blunt about it. But as a matter of fact, I will.
So am I to understand you want the Phantom Thieves arrested and the epidemic ended without any proof?
You're also to understand that coming up with proof is part of your job. I've already discussed this with Mr. Konoe, the CEO of Police. If anyone has the right to help us in this matter, it's him.
You may not like to hear this, but it's too soon. What we call a change of heart epidemic, the public calls justice. They believe the Phantom Thieves are exposing society's evils. Suddenly apprehending them would only cause backlash. We should at least investigate whether they are really blackmailing him.
They'll be charged with murder. The body was found in Okinawa, at a research center for artificial intelligence. The victim was leading Emma's development. Once the Phantom Thieves discovered how to penetrate the system, they murdered the poor man.
Now, do you understand? Our country is in the midst of a burgeoning crisis.
Huh. There's something in it for you, too. How'd you like to call yourself Senior Commissioner?
I'm sorry.
You'll be on top of the entire force. I'm sure you won't be found wanting.
The offer's on the table because we know you'd be right for the job.
Then I'll make it happen. If you two are giving the orders, then there's nothing more to question.
I knew you'd make the wise choice.
The rumors were true. You really do show discretion. Perhaps you could reach Commissioner General someday. And on your merit at that. I'm sure you do just fine.
Thank you for the vote of confidence. If that is all, please let me assure you, the task is in capable hands. In the end, we're nothing but obedient dogs, barking only at those we've been ordered.
Alright, so what happens next?
Oh, yeah. This place is dead.
The water is indeed divine. We must absorb all the healing energy we can.
You know, I hope Gramps is alright.
Man is more dependable than he seems. I'm willing to take him at his word.
We may not be waiting long. Once he gets Konoe's keyword, we spring into action. So be ready at a moment's notice.
To do always right.
That's the spirit. I knew I could count on you. Wow, it's so huge. Look at what's laid out. Could this be a mixed bath? Maybe that's why it's so empty.
It switches every so often. After 8 o'clock, it's women only. The doors on the men's side should have automatically closed.
Then I guess it's all ours. Sweet! I'm gonna boil myself like an egg!
Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
Okay, this again.
Hell are they here?
We must have entered right when the time allotment switched.
We should hide? Sure, why not?